What's up, Juice Gang? What's up? Is there some on my... There's like some on this darn camera. Let me... Alright, let me see this. Let me see this. Okay. What's up, Juice Gang? It's Jasmine the Juice. You already know who it is. And I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm back with another video. I look a hot mess, y'all. I kind of just like... I didn't just wake up, but I just kind of like... woke up and looking a hot mess. And all that. But... I got my coffee. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm back with a story time for y'all. Hold on, let me get this. Because I've been doing mine. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So, I'm back with a little story. I'm back with another video and I'm back with a story time for y'all. So, the story time is about to be my first alternative school. So, you guys may not know, I went to 2 middle schools. I went to Newsville and MLK or whatever, and what I went to, dang, I look a mess. I need some stuff going on. When I went to MLK middle school or whatever, I got kicked out in 7th grade. Because I went through my 7th grade year. I got kicked out of middle school in 7th grade and sent to alternative school. And that's going to be a whole nother, wait. Oh, wait, no, because I'm telling that story. Whoa, no. See? No, that's going to be a whole nother story on why I got kicked out of middle school or whatever. But today we're going to talk about my first night in alternative school. So let me get my mind together, y'all. Whatever. So what happened was I was on the... Okay, so let's fast forward. I'm in alternative school. Why. I get kicked out. I'm in alternative school. Why. Y'all know Mark Twain. If you don't know, now you know. When I went there, I don't know if it was the same, but when I went there to Mark Twain, it was like Fleet Street, it was Randolph Academy, I believe, and then it was Needwood. Randolph and Needwood, I guess, was the high school, and I was in Fleet Street. I was in the middle school section. But alternative school is so different, bro. Like, the bathroom, well, I don't know if how the high schools was. I feel like the high school is, they had, the bathroom wasn't in the classroom, but when I went, the bathroom was in the classroom, bro. Like, that is just so, like, what if you got to poop or something? The bathroom in the classroom? Please. So, I went to Mark Twain, whatever, Fleet Street, whatever you want to call it, or whatever, why. So, if you don't know, like I said, this is all, like, when I went there. When you on the bus or whatever, it's not just like, oh, they just picking up all the middle schoolers and putting the middle schoolers on the bus and then they taking you there. No, you on there like with middle schoolers, high schoolers, blah. So, I was on the bus. Dunkin' Donuts sponsor me. Well, it says Baskin Robbins, but it's the one by my house is Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins, whatever. We're not talking about that. So, I was on the bus or whatever. And I only remember like a little bit of what happened, but like the girl I was in the middle school with, like, we was getting into, like, I don't even know like why we was arguing or nothing, because this is just not like, so she's just a female that I wouldn't even argue with. Like, it was weird. So we arguing. I'm at the back of the bus. I'm all the way in the back. You know how I be. I like to sit in the back. I don't want like to be bothered. Still same stuff. Don't bother me. I'm in the back of the bus. She in the front of us. We popping our. She popping. We popping. Mind you, I mean, when you in alternative school, like, you in there with people the same type of as you, because from, like, I don't know, like I said, like, back in the day, they told me, like, basically there's levels to the alternative school. So it's like one alternative school, like, I guess like one, it's like when you're in the, like, your actual school. Like, for example, I would be in MLK or whatever, and then it's like an alternative program in the school. The second one I think was like Hadley Farms, and I think the third alternative school was like for the bad kids, which was Fleet Street. I was in the third one, I guess. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's the same or if that's even true, whatever. I'm just telling you what I heard. So I was in, I guess, level 3 Fleet Street, whatever, bad kids. So you up in there with people who just kind of just like you, same on that same, like, we all got kicked out. We all bad as hell. We all, please, they done kicked us out. They done kicked us out the darn school. Now we all up in here bad as hell. We all got the same type of attitude. What. So we arguing. She popping. All I know is we popping. She like I think she stand up. I'm in the back. I'm in the back of the bus with her. She probably stand up. I stand up. She stand up. Whatever. Bro said she was gonna touch me. She gonna say. All I know is she said. She said da 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 da. I'll smack you. I'll smack the shit out of you. You know me. I'm with all the bullshit. So I'm like, smack me. Do y'all know this smacked me? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I own stuff. This, I'm talking about, bruh. This bitch smacked me, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. I remember, like, and I remember because when I told her to smack me, she just went, bop. You know, I immediately reacted. I hit her in her first shit, beat her, because we was because at this point, because she had came to the back or whatever, she smacked me with her. I beat her from the back of the bus to the front of the bus on my mother, because I was on the bus with, I'm not gonna say his name, but this is how I even know the boy now, because I went to, like, he was in the high school, I was in the middle school, and he knew me only because he was on the bus with me, and I had fought this girl because I have. She smacked me in the back of the bus, and I had beat her all the way into the front of the bus, and he was sitting, so I'm wrecking her, and like I kind of like sit her on him, and I'm just crushing her, like I ended up sitting her like on him and crushing her. Supposedly he went back to the you know, the high school popping like, this girl because I had beat her on him. Like, I was not playing. Like, she smacked me, Mo. Like, how dare you? Like, what? You just want to just smack me like that? Granted, I did say smack me, but you know when you just like, I know you didn't think you were just gonna smack me and I'm just gonna go like that. Like, what? No, you're not about to smack me, shorty. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, you got crushed. Like, stop playing so much. So I'm beating her in the front of the bus, from the back of the, cause like she smacked me, boom, you know, I'm just boom, throwing my shit, you know how I go, throwing my shit. Mind you, the reason why I'm in alternative school is for fighting, wrecking. Anyway, so he ended up kind of like breaking it up, and the bus driver ended up breaking it up, and like, matter of fact, and then like, cause at this point, like we at the, I don't know, please, cause I be tripping out. We're at the top, not the top, we're at the school at this point. Like, by the time I had fought her from the back of the bus to the front of the bus, we're already in front of the school, and like everybody, excuse me, I'm sorry, everybody like the teachers, and I guess the administration, is like coming or whatever, like trying to like break it up. I was not trying to let her go. We were like, this bitch just smacked me. Like, what you mean? Like, what type of thing? What? Whatever. And I gotta see, you can't even see it, but she had scratched me on my hand. Like, I remember when it first happened, you can't see it, but she had scratched, you probably can't, I'm not even gonna show it, but she had like scratched me on my hand. I remember that because it's still there. Like, she was scratching me over there because I was punching her in her head and in her face or whatever, like that. So they ended up breaking it up. I had to go to the nurse, because not because of me, for like, you know, because she had scratched me on my hand and it was bleeding. Like, girl, you gonna scratch me? Girl, ain't nobody worried about it. I didn't have work. I've been jumped by 3 boys. That's another story. This little scratch is not doing nothing. Like, what? So that had happened, and I'm just purple, like, I'm mad. I'm just like, she just done smack me. Ooh, I go to school. I didn't want to go to school. I mean, I didn't, like, it's not that I didn't want to go into school. I was just so irritated because I'm like, I still want to fight her, and I still have to go in like school and do, because alternative, it's like they can't like necessarily kick me out again. I'm already kicked out of school, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just mad. I'm purple. I'm mad because the nurse, I know the nurse from, I knew the nurse from like my other school or whatever, like one of the nurse, like the nurse, I know her like this, like I be knowing everybody, please. So I know the nurse. I'm just like, I'm mad. She's like, you don't need to be fighting. Ooh, I'm just going off, just popping my shit. So I don't really remember like nothing that really happened after that, but I just remembered like we fought, we was arguing, she smacked me, and I crushed her. Like, you're not about to put your hands on me, shorty. Like, yes, I did say smack me, but that don't mean you gonna smack me and think you better get away with that. She did smack me, I ain't gonna lie, she did smack me, but she got crushed. And that's what I'm saying, that boy, I'm not gonna say his name, that boy only knows me. I only know that boy because I was fighting. And he gonna go back to the school, the high school, talk about something. This girl, like, please, so ghetto. But yeah, like, after that, like, like I said, like you can't really get kicked out because you already kicked out of school. So it's like I just had to go in class, and I was angry. Like I was just so mad. Like I was just so irritated. Like I'm fighting. I'm already in the school for fighting, and then I'm fighting in the school, like, and shit like that. That shit blew me or whatever. But yeah, it's like that was my first fight in alternative school. I really had no problems. Like after that or nothing, or even before that, because everybody in the, like, I'm not gonna say the race of the girl, but everybody in this alternative school, like, we black, like, you know, we ghetto, you know what type of kids is up in alternative school. You already know, like, there's black kids, we ghetto. It was the majority, but so like we chill, we all kind of like understood each other, get each other who, why, and stuff. But like it was ghetto, and it made me very upset, like that I had to fight in alternative school. Like I got kicked out for fighting, and everybody kept, and you know, I'm gonna do a story time after probably this. I talked about this. I'm gonna do a story time on how I got kicked out of alternative school, because that was just, I mean, not kicked out of alternative school, got sent to alternative school in 7th grade. I was just so, like, I was just always fighting. It was just ridiculous. And then when I went to high school, y'all know I went to Seneca, they was trying to kick me out of Seneca or whatever, and at that point I was not about to get kicked out, because I already went to alternative school, and I know they was gonna send me to the high school, and I was like, bruh, if I go to alternative high school, bruh, I'm not gonna graduate, bruh, because I'm going to have to wreck every day. Like I was like, I'm not about to, like, I'm just gonna be good, bruh, because I'm like, I already went to, bro, I'm not even about to go to, nah, you're not about to kick me out, bruh. Like that's just not happening. Like, so I started acting better, because I'm like, y'all not about to kick me out of alternative, like, y'all not about to kick me out of Seneca because I'm going to freaking fight. I just knew, I'm like, I'm gonna have to fight every day, bro. I'm gonna fight every single day. Like, so that's the story time on me, my first fight in alternative school, woo-wah, with this girl on the bus. So yeah, y'all, there's gonna be more content coming for y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl's coming back again. And then I'm jacking, but yeah, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And the next video might be on why I got kicked out of regular middle school and sent to alternative school. Love you, Juice Gang.